one of my missions in the world is actually to mainstream the awkwardness through the movement called the Global Play Brigade, where
Global Play Brigade. The brigade.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, and what we do is we use play across borders to build community and connection, creating new possibilities for social change. And it's been tough trying to tell people to integrate play and performance into every aspect of their lives, whether it be in mental health or in education or in grassroots activism, especially in, of course, secular spaces where they do things the same way. And I really believe, as much as I know we talk about the whole idea of even making it secular in itself, is like, okay, then it then wouldn't be awkward. Yes, then we look for another awkwardness to build on. But I think that the way and the way we practice, the how we practice, needs to change. And so taking practical steps based on our experience, playing with the cracks like we do, and bringing it into mainstream world so that they can play with it, that we begin to see the crab-like movement on mainstream level.
I was speaking about play. Last year, I was running a retreat at the Omega Institute. I spoke glowingly about play, and I will never forget this. A teacher comes forward to me privately and asks a question and says, how do I make play institutional? How do I make it, so that everyone in my institution plays? And I said, if you succeed, it wouldn't be play any longer.
Right.
If not, if you get it right, it wouldn't be play any longer, which is my highfalutin roundabout way of suggesting that play is always a side winding gesture. I mean, mainstreaming play might be equivalent to making Harriet Tubman president. There's something that resists and refuses centrality with playfulness or play, right? And I think that the work is to forget the mainstream and focus on the many streams, that stay with the minor gesture, right? Our vocation is not to make it popular, right? Theories of change that centralized popularity, or the way corporations talk about change these days, scale up, let's scale everything up, right? It's not about scaling up. It's about, or mainstreaming things, in my humble opinion. I think it's about staying with the minor gesture, just like you asked. You said a while ago, staying with the trouble. So it may not look like mainstream, it may not look popular, but wherever there are puddles of fugitive resistance is where play might erupt.